What's good? I'm Skip.
And I'm DJ.
And this is the Cypher.
Hip hop, man. I said hip hop. That community is just crazy. That the things that we were able to see and experience because of this thing called rap and hip hop.
I mean, if you take those lyrics and you pull them away from the music and you put them up on the wall, and someone had to look at them, they would say, "This is genius."
Yo, mic check, mic check, mic check. What's the word, gang? Let me get everything situated for y'all. Let's see. If you can hear me, put some ones in the chat. If you can hear me, put some ones in the chat. Let's see. Getting everything set up. Sound good? Sound good? Okay. Okay. What's good, y'all? I'm Skip, one half of the super group We Are Decided. Happy Father's Day to the fathers in the chat for tomorrow, because y'all will probably see me tomorrow. I'm not sure if it'll be a stream, but I do. Well, I don't know if y'all will see me, but I am gonna do some more recording tomorrow, so I can get some stuff out of the way. Okay, hold on. Pull this down. Okay, first things first, let me do some shout outs. Shout out to everybody that pulled up, the people who pulled up early. Well, I pulled up late, but on time and early. So shout out to Diva K, very spirited Kendrick Lamar enthusiast. Shout out to Spiritual John, shout out to Lakeisha, Cam as always, shout out to Grandmaster Scrub. Well, let me rewind it. Shout out to the Dakotas, shout out to the mods, shout out my brother DJ, and shout out to everybody in the chat. But yeah, shout out to Simply J, Night by Nix, Lobel, Raphael 1819, Irene, Retha, Bakugan. Shout out to Absol, what's good? Thank you for the informative live streams yesterday. Let's see. Shout out to Kia, shout out Kwani, Screaming Selt, Uja, Sleek Real, Lorena, Sigma Love, MM9867, Xavier, what's good? Appreciate all of the timestamps and stuff. I greatly appreciate that. Saves me a great deal of time. Shout out to Leah Nicolette, Sir Derek, shout out to Demetrius. Happy Father's Day. Skip with the first super chat of the evening. We do have a goal that we're trying to meet. Oh, yeah. Power to the people. We back to do maintenance. Ooh, we about to rock like crack when it came in. Bro, that's my favorite introduction in the battle rap ever. Shout out to Simply J with the 5 for the goal. Happy Father's Day. Thank you so much. Shout out to Ashley Sierra, Tiffany Shantae, Hoodoo and Head Raps. What's good with you? Let's see. Kendra K, Happy Father's Day. Jinxie. Shout out to Scream Itself with the 5 towards the goal. Shout out to Tiffany Frazier. I'm gonna do the Eve Tiny Desk tomorrow. That's on my list. I'll eventually get back to the Kendrick Lamar feature run. Shout out to Candace. She's very outspoken about me getting back to that. We just had some more pressing things come up that require more immediate time. So I had to put that down. And I think shout out to Moni. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. But yeah, it's not enough time. It's not enough time. So we're trying to make the most of the time without centering Kendrick for the entire year while we miss important stuff happening in the now. So we're gonna get back to that. We're going to the first thing on the board is the Isaiah Rashad album breakdown. Then if it does well, we'll do Vince. And then after that one, we're going into the bunker to build something nice for y'all, for the members, of course. And then we'll continue regular scheduled programming on the YouTube. And maybe y'all will get a couple of those exclusive from that episode, and if you like it, feel free to join at that point. But all things will come in time. But yeah, I'm definitely doing the Eve's Tiny Desk tomorrow. If YouTube blocks it, as they do sometimes with Tiny Desk, it'll be available on Patreon. So yeah, let's see. Where was I? Oh yeah, shout out to the cuz again. Shout out to Moni. Let's see. I'm trying to see if I got everybody. Shout out to Unapologetic. I think I said Aretha, but if not, I'll say it again. Shout out to Diva K. Happy Father's Day to you and DJ for sure. I've seen clips. Tiffany. I saw like a string of clips on Instagram. Like, shit, I probably damn near seen the whole Tiny Desk. It was like 7 clips that was like a minute and a half a piece. And I was just like, damn, like, how is she in such good form? Like, how is she in such good form? And yeah, she did a fantastic job on the Tiny Desk from what I saw. I haven't seen the whole thing, but I've seen quite a decent amount of it. So it'll be exciting to watch that whole thing tomorrow. So yeah, I got a list of stuff to do tomorrow. I'm going to try to do it fairly early so I can enjoy. Shout out to Motley Crue 3016 so I can enjoy the rest of my Father's Day. Because I do want to have a significant portion of my time where I'm not doing too much of nothing. So yeah, I'm gonna try to get up early, get that shit done, and at least be done no later than noon, 1 o'clock, so I can get to not doing shit for the rest of the day. And then if that's boring, I might pop on for a minute with y'all on the member side, and we can kick shit for a minute. But yeah, man, let's get to it. It ain't a lot going on, but it's a lot going on with certain people. But what I do want to say is, first things first, rest in peace to Tay Keith. I haven't been able to see if they released the cause of death, but some people are saying it was involving drug usage, and that's alleged at this point in time. But most definitely rest in peace to him and condolences to his family, man. I saw yesterday, I was like, damn, he was 29. He was 29 years old, bro. And at some point, if that does come out to be the case, I just hope that rappers, and just musicians in general, just get a hold on that part of the lifestyle that feels like it has to be included. Because it ain't ending well for a lot of our legends and people in between. Bro, hold on, let me stroll up. Sexyy Red is looking crazy in this picture. But yeah, his let me see if I can pull up some of his let me see if I can pull up his discography real quick. But yeah, that's extremely tragic, bro. That shit is extremely tragic. Because like I was saying, if that is the case, we lost Rich Homie like 2 years ago to something extremely similar, and it's just like, damn, bro, you don't want to see like people so young, like just being lost, like, which you know, just lost in like lost. Period. The reason is irrelevant, but especially when it's something like this, it's extra sad. Like when they have bright futures, but let's see some of his discography as a producer spans multiple genres and includes several career-defining tracks such as Sicko Mode. He co-produced that. Um, let's see. So he's responsible for the beat switch that the band formerly known as Drake, or the band currently known as Drake, worked on. He did Nonstop and Jimmy Cooks. He did Rich Flex and he did Family Matters. Okay, that was a good beat, especially if he did the whole thing. That was a fire beat. He did Block Boy JB, Look Alive. He did Eminem, Not Alike featuring Royce da 5'9". I've never heard this song, and when we did the reaction to Kill Shot, a lot of people were saying go back and listen to that. I never got to it though. He did Before I Let Go from Beyonce, which was the flip on the I think Frankie Beverly and Maze. I get my old people, not old, my classical musicians confused sometimes. I do think it is Frankie Beverly and Maze though. Let's see, major production credits as by artists. Okay, he did Pound Town 2 featuring Nicki, Ski, and Get It Sexy. We're gonna talk about Sexyy Red in a second. He did Every Chance I Get. That was featuring Lil Baby and Lil Durk. And I Did It. He did Never Recover from Drip Harder. You Played and Bussin'. From Future, he did Temptation and You Promise You That from Wizard. Polo G, he did Go Stupid. I ain't never heard that. He did Set It Off from Offset. And Who Want to Smoke from Lil Yachty featuring Cardi B and Offset. But yeah, it seems like he has just a crazy discography. Well, had. So rest in peace to that young man. Yeah, all losses are sad, bro. Okay, and it looked like Genius has more. So let's see. Because I used to hear his name a lot, because he had that Tay Keith, fuck these niggas up. Drop. So let's see. Let's show all songs by Tay Keith. Okay. So he did a lot of work with Drake. Rich Flex, First Person Shooter, Meltdown, Jimmy Cooks, What Did I Miss? Stupid from 6ix9ine, Holiday from Lil Nas X, Don't Come Out the House from Metro Boomin, Wish Wish, Go Stupid, You My Everything, Mother's Daughter by Miley Cyrus. So they have some of the stuff outside the genre. Circo Loco, Over the Top, Smiley, Commercial, Lil Baby. He's done a lot of work with Drake. Hot Shit from Cardi B. Rumors from Gucci Man. Big Mama from Lotto. Okay, so he was like just heavy in that trap sound. Movie from Meg Thee Stallion, Jane from the Migos, Type Shit from the Migos. Tic Tac Toe from Meek Mill. I think this was off Championships, which is a great album. I think that's Meek Mill's best work to date. Sent 6 from Key Glock. Publicity Stunt, Gucci, Jumping on the Jet, Future. Automatic from Denzel. I think this was the Zoo project, if I'm not mistaken. He did some work with Nav. I don't like Nav. Feel like he's a facsimile of a lot of niggas. Jaden from the Iris project, a song called Got It Real Rich from Wiz Khalifa. Cry No More, Heady One, and Stormzy. So he got some UK work. Costas from West Side Gun and Conway the Machine from the original Big Three of Griselda. He's did a lot, bro. He's done a lot. I ain't even finna keep going, but just scrolling and looking, he's done a whole lot of his production credit is insane. God, man, let's keep going. Maybach Drip from Rick Ross. I don't know if I heard that. That sounds like a nasty record. I don't know if I even like how that sounds. Maybach Drip is crazy. I'm about to say, is this all the songs ever created? Goddamn. Okay. This just goes to show like how expensive. Good Lord. But okay, so we're gonna come up off that. But yeah, his production catalog, if you ever just want to go through it and look, you could probably make a mean playlist off exclusively Tay Keith beats. But there was something that also happened that I want to bring up involving Tay Keith that was happening prior to his untimely passing. And this is involving Sexy Red. Let me see if I can. Okay, this is as close as I can get it. But this is from my mixtapes. Let me blow this up. Sexy Red allegedly was facing a lawsuit from producer Tay Keith, who reportedly passed away yesterday. Well, a few days ago, rest in peace. According to paperwork, Tay Keith was seeking compensation after not receiving a payment for his work on 13 Sexy Red songs, including major hits. I'll see if I can find this. This might be suitable. I don't know if I need to read the whole thing, but if I find it, I'll go through it. But it says plaintiff Bratavius Lakeith Chambers, professionally known as Tay Keith, and by and throughout undersigned counsel, files this complaint against defendants Rebel Music LLC and Janae Naira Wary, professionally known as Sexy Red. And in support thereof states as follows. The overview. This is a complaint seeking equitable and legal relief. I think that says, I can't read that word. I guess emanating from claims for unjust enrichment and violations of the Florida Deceptive and Unfair Trade Practices Act with respect to 13 compositions authored and or co-authored by plaintiff. Plaintiff also seeks equitable accounting, declaratory relief, and disgorgement of the royalties otherwise belonging to plaintiff and paid to defendants as a result of their exploitation and of the aforesaid compositions authored and or co-authored by the plaintiff. So it seems like, at least from that, they had a rather extensive musical relationship. So if that is the case and he was not paid for several, based on what this is saying, okay, we have more. Okay, so we're gonna keep going. Several compositions, even in death, he deserves to be properly compensated. So it'll be interesting to see where this goes, if it continues after his death, if his family continues to pursue it, or if they're even allowed to. So as this develops, we will kind of keep an eye on this. In the words of one of my favorite rappers of all time, Rick Ross, may all producers please get paid. So let me see if I can blow this up just a little bit more. You ain't gonna do it. Okay. I gotta do it myself. Okay, that's as big as it's gonna get. Okay. So defendant Wary is a recording artist who commercially released and publicly exploited musical compositions produced by plaintiff. And these are allegations until proven factual. We're gonna stand on these being alleged. Defendant Rebel is a music label and a business entity that distributes, markets, monetizes, and otherwise exploits recordings and compositions performed by Wary, including the works produced by plaintiff. On or about March of 2024 and continuing thereafter, plaintiff created and produced 13 musical compositions performed by Wary and commercially released and exploited by defendants, collectively the works. The works include, without limitations, the following compositions on which plaintiff received production credit. Number 1, Boss Me Up, Number 2, You My Everything featuring Drake. Get It Sexy. Number 4, Fake Jammin'. Number 5, Sexy Love Money. Number 6, TTG. Go. Number 7, Awesome Jawsome. Okay. Number 8, It's My Birthday. Number 9, Pound Town. Number 10, Ski. Number 11, Bow, Bow, Bow. F My Baby Dad. Number 12, I Don't Want to Be Sad. Bro, these song titles are crazy. I know this ain't got nothing to do with these song titles are crazy. Number 13, Pound Town 2 remix version credited to Tay Keith due to his original beat contribution. The works were delivered to, accepted by, and commercially released by defendants. The works have been widely distributed and exploited by defendants across streaming platforms, digital downloads, social media, live performances, radio plays, synchronization, licensing, and other revenue-generating channels. God damn, dog. Let me see if they got some more. I'm gonna read this. Let's see what that is. Yeah, never mind. Twitter is not a good place. They talking about conspiracy theories that she got him killed. That we not going for that. Her music ain't even worth that much to be killing nobody over. Let's see what this talking about. And this is from TMZ. And it says a rep for Tay Keith said the dispute is between the parties, representative labels, and naming Sexyy Red in a lawsuit was a legal formality. We don't care about that. Any allegations are directed at the label, not Red personally. Who gives a shit? Both labels have been cooperating and the matter is close to being resolved. Tay and Red remain friends and he considered her a sister. They were in the studio together as recently as last week working on the music. We appreciate Red's sentiments and condolences during this difficult time. Pay the man family. I don't care how cool y'all was. That's beautiful. But if I'm not getting no fucking Twitter premium. I don't care about none of that. Like, all of that is cool, but pay that man his money. Dog, why did Dot do this to did it, man? Okay. I don't care about that. Okay. May all producers please get paid. Exactly. Run that man and his family. Man, okay. Quantum frequency. Nah, we straight. You give ungodly conspiracy theory energy. We not doing that. We are not doing that. We are not doing that. Yeah. Big loss. That, like, it's really sad. It's really sad, bro. Really sad. Really sad. And to see what all he had done, it just shows like how locked in he was. Let's see. Has Tay Keith and this is from shout to Diva K. Has Tay Keith ever gotten nominated for his producing work, Grammy nods or anything? Let's see. Let's see. I can look it up. I'm sure he has. Just off the sheer, probably not like producer of the year or nothing like that, but we finna see nominations. He was nominated in 2019 for Sicko Mode, 2024 for Rich Flicks. So those were the 2 Grammy nominations he received. Yep. Did anybody hear Sexyy Red's latest album? I didn't listen to hers or Lotto's. If that matters. Shout out to Diva K with the $2, only allowing this $2 at a time again. I'm not sure. Um, when you're sliding over, like, are you sliding too far, or is it only just allowing the $2? I'm not sure how that works. YouTube been tripping like with the gold counter and some other stuff. So I'm not sure. But I'm definitely not blocking you. I wouldn't put a meter on what anybody could pay. Unless they just going crazy, like sending thousands of dollars in a stream or something. I'd be like, all right, chill. Um, and that's crazy. But I appreciate the support. I'm not sure why it's doing that. But if you want to send more than that at one time, you can send it via Cash App. Let's see the cash. Skip DMG. For anybody who wants to send directly through Cash App, because I do know that bypasses like those 35% fees that YouTube takes out, and I can get it instantaneously. But yeah, it's something YouTube doing. I definitely wouldn't put a limit on nobody. Like I said, unless I feel like they like fumbling they mortgage or some crazy shit like that. I'm like, all right, bro, I fuck with you, but chill. I need you to chill. Let me see what y'all talking about in here. He graduated from Middle Tennessee State. That's what's up. That's what's up. That ain't too far from me. Probably about a few hours up the road. That ain't too far from me. Shout out, yeah, man. But rest in peace to Tay Keith. His catalog is extensive. Extensive. Let's see. Let's see what we got. We're gonna do some good news before we get into some fuck shit. Let's see. I don't know what happened right there. Okay, I know what I want to do. We got some musical shout outs I want to do real quick. A tour that's not really being discussed as much as it should be, in my opinion. Wale is currently on tour with Smino. It recently started. I'm not sure the name of it. I know he's touring. Everything is a lot. But yeah, so let's take a look at this is footage from one of his tour stops. And if I'm not mistaken, they're singing Blanco. And I think this has become the standout song from the album. And it's a dope song, man. I didn't love it at first, but in the scheme of the album, it's very good. Hold on. Hold on. Let me see why it ain't playing. There we go. Can y'all hear it? I like Michael Fredo too. Power and Problems is my favorite song, but Blanco has become like a fan favorite, so I'm not mad at that. Shout out to Wale, man. I got another clip. It looks like him and Smino have like an exclusive record, I think, with Amazon. So let's pull this up real quick. And then we're gonna see if we can find some reactions to, like on Twitter, some reactions to the Tierra Whack album. I haven't heard it yet. That's on my list for tomorrow as well. The Tierra Whack album, the Eve, Tiny Desk. And I'm not sure what else. But those two most definitely and the YG album. The YG album, the Tiny Desk from Eve, and the Tierwack album. That's on the list for tomorrow. Shout out to J Tom Reactions. What's good, bro? What's good? And it is the Everything Is a Lot tour. I wanted to go in Atlanta. I hate that I didn't. It looked like it was a great show.
You reciprocate the work I put in. A lot of women like to say they single, but they not spoken for or not looking. But glory, 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 go shorty. Glory, 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 go shorty. Amen. Yeah. Glory, 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 go shorty. Glory, 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 go shorty. Amen.
You work hard in your skin like mocha. Pretty hood thing, trying to get you get out. Sexy mama.
Hold on. I want to see if I can find it. I think Amazon will probably take it down. I do think Amazon will probably take it down. If I can find that, I'll do that. I'll react to that tomorrow to save myself from getting blocked. ATL kind of crowded at the moment. The FIFA crowd pouring in. Yeah. The Tierwack is fire. I heard 2 songs. I heard Totem and Wax Paper. Wax Paper, I think that is that reaction up. It might be out after the album come out. After I don't know. It's on the member side, and Totem is on the member side. YouTube blocked Totem, so the YouTube members didn't get to see the Totem reaction because YouTube blocked it worldwide unless they recently removed that block and it's available. Let me check. Let me see. And if so, I'll go ahead and make it live for the viewers to watch. Let me see. Because they had that shit blocked, boy. Okay, Lord, they removed the block. That's what's up. Okay, I'm going to put that up for the members. So y'all can check that out after the stream. But yeah. The song Totem from Tierwack is like 1 minute and 20 seconds, bro. She got a dope scheme in there. And once y'all will, I'm gonna tell you what the scheme is in the video, so you can't even tell me what you thought it was, unless you already have listened to it. And if so, go ahead and put what you think the scheme was about in the song Totem. Because I caught something other than the good night, buddy. Come on. Love you, buddy. See you in the morning. I got you. I have one with you in the morning. All right. Shout out to Nene. Shout out to Nene Feels or Feels. They I don't know if you was here the last time I talked about the shirts, but some of the shirts that I got, 2 of the styles washed well, and the other blockier styles did not wash well at all. They like blew out at the bottom and drew up. So I had to work around that. So I think what I'm going to do with the release of this first go round is just release probably the Who the Fuck is Luther shirt and the Who the Fuck is Luther shirt, that gray version of the North Star, and the West Coast Savior in black. The North Star shirt will still be in gray. But yeah, that black version of the other shirts, like that blockier style, that oversized style, they drew up like a motherfucker and immediately. Like, and it was like, damn, bro, like to the point where they look, because I'm not really a crop-esque guy. But some dudes like wearing it where it's like where the shirt is like right at the belt line. And that ain't really my steez. But yeah, I ain't like that at all. But the Who the F is Luther shirt, it's doing very well. It's doing very well. So yeah, we're gonna go with that one. We're gonna go with the West Coast Savior shirt because both of those are already black shirts. So we're gonna do both of those, and we're gonna do the gray North Star. And I'm gonna put myself because I think the website is already ready to go outside of commerce. Um, I think we got to make a few minor tweaks. I haven't talked to my guy Andrew in a couple days because of Father's Day, and I think he went out of town. But if everything is good, we'll go ahead and upload uh we'll go ahead and release the website to the public and make those shirts available for pre-order. And I'll probably do like a limited first run so we can get that to go well. Yeah, we're gonna do Luther, West Coast Savior, and North Star. Somebody block. Well, no, let me ask you why. Why you want me to get arrested, gang? Okay, he put it twice. Go on, get James. No, man, I can do it. I can do it. I got the controls. See you later, bro. See you later, James. But yeah, I'm glad I did that and then just automatically jump into releasing those shirts because I I didn't like that at all. I did not like that at all. Like it's the shirt is still in great condition. It's just drawing up at the bottom and like widening out for whatever reason. Yeah, get him up out of here. Cause that's that's weird. You want the Who the F is Luther shirt? Okay. I just wore it the other day and I think I've worn that shirt maybe 4 or 5 times. And it's doing very well, like condition wise. Shout out to the company that did the prints. Um, that turned out well. Um, and I'll try something for the second go around because the guy that I was dealing with, it's too many hoops to be jumping through to get to save a little money, and then I end up not liking the product. So, oh, okay, so it's another one. He must got a lot of channels. We're just gonna block him again. See you later, twin. Um, enjoy the infinity band. Enjoy the infinity band. I think it's because Drake in the headline or the what's the boy name? Grand Wizard. But let's do some more. Hey, and y'all the mods who have wrench holders, if they pop back in, just get them up out of here. I don't want to deal with that shit. I don't even have the energy to respectfully go back and forth with them. I don't want to do that. But shout out to YG. Shout out. God damn. Get them up out of here. How many pages does this guy have? How many pages do they have? They are very adamant. That feels like bot activity. Like that feels like bot activity. But I guess that means I'm doing something if y'all keep coming in here to this little stream of mine. Hope you enjoyed your time here, but you gotta go. The YG album I have not heard yet, but like I said, this is on the list for tomorrow. And this feature list is crazy. We're gonna play the announcement. I thought this was very, very dope. I thought this was very dope, bro. So we're gonna check this out.
Tyler the Creator, Pusha T. Welcome to the Shoreline Mafia and G. Welcome to the Isaiah Falls and no deal. Absol and Sasha Keeper. Pray Guardian Buddy. Welcome to the Gentleman's Club. Yeah.
Okay, hold on. I know what to do. Hold on, chat. We're gonna make this work. I know where to get them out of here. So let me see how to customize. Got that ass. Yeah, we're gonna yeah, we're gonna do like what TDJ said. Lock the doors. Lock the doors. Let's see. That should have done it. Let's see. I did. I put it on subscribe mode. This is the only time I ever had to do this before. Why y'all make me do this being weird? So if you have not been subscribed for at least an hour, you can't tap in, bro. You can't tap in. So let's run this back from the beginning.
Tyler the Creator and Pusha T. Welcome to the
Shout out to DJ.
Shoreline Mafia and Jid. Welcome to the Isaiah Falls and No Deal. Absol and Sasha Keeper. Pay Gotti and Buddy. Welcome to the Gentleman's Club. Yeah. Welcome to the Gentleman's Club.
This gotta be one of the more creative track list or feature list announcements that I've seen in quite some time. This was dope. When I saw this other day, I was like, that's fire, bro. Okay, they talking stupid. But yeah, the features are as follows: Tyler the Creator, Pusha T, Shoreline Mafia, Jid, Isaiah Falls, Odile, Ab Soul, Sasha Keeble. She's a dope artist from I think she's from the UK. Pay Gotti and Buddy. So I'm gonna do a reaction to that tomorrow. So y'all should have that sometime this week or sometime next week. The decoders will probably get it immediately after in the YouTube members, but the YouTubers, y'all should get it maybe Tuesday or Wednesday next week. Shout out to Nessa Moon with the $10 and the membership. Just want to support. I greatly appreciate that. Thank you so much. So let's see what we got so far. Shout out to Duma 253 with the 5 on the strength. Happy pop out Juneteenth weekend. I think we're gonna play a couple of clips. Not none substantial from the pop out, but we'll play a couple of clips. I saw them popping up on Twitter. So yeah, happy belated Juneteenth to everybody in the chat as well. I saw something today that I want to play too that just felt very spiritual. Musically, I want to play that too. Let's see. Shout out to Screaming Silk with the membership and the 20 bar. Tied for the Bandhammer. They had to go. Double back with a 10 from Screaming Silk. Belt to ass. Facts. Because that type of shit is weird, bro. Like I said, I tell y'all all the time, I'm new to this fucking my bad. Dave just on this so chilling. But yeah, so I'm gonna run this back because I didn't even plan to have this up, but I do it. They just be weird, bro.
That pussy. Packed up, picked up, pimping on a bitch, huh? Rolling on my wrist, yeah. I'ma keep on talking about my watch as long as time takes. Niggas getting away with disrespect, calling it context.
Fucking up the scene, I told niggas don't get me started.
Okay.
She my favorite type. She gonna orchard them.
Yeah, I do think
Catch pussy.
Oh, I'm out of that. Put ones in the chat if you think AZ Chike project gonna be worth the wait. Put twos in the chat if you do not. I'm curious to see what y'all saying. Officially the ones false about. Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't know this either. So let's play this as well. I did not know about this either because this was a big narrative. Let me see if they Oh, shout out Jason. With the YouTube promotion via Twitter. But yeah, this was a huge narrative on Twitter and YouTube maybe a month ago that that Dot had paid the artist $10,000 for the features. And you know, people who the person who quote unquote broke this news was trying to let everybody know that or trying to kick the narrative that Kendrick was a culture vulture for not paying them like an exorbitant amount of money for those features when these are, for all due respect, a list of like unknown artists. Like a lot of established artists feature rates be like 30, 40 bands. Like, and they have like albums and like perform at clubs and do walkthroughs and all of this shit. So like that is a considerable amount of money, especially if they're because that's their front end to give them royalties on the back end. You can definitely be a culture vulture of your own culture. You definitely can. However, yeah, I don't think that applies to Kendrick. Like it does not make sense to give like crazy front ends to unknown artists. It don't make sense. Like you do that, like if it's an artist who's like if you doing like if it's an artist who got a hit out or like a established track record and you know that they're bringing cachet to the record, you can give them like because they've earned a higher initial pay rate. But with these are gambles, so you pay them on the back end. You give them money on the front, and then you pay, and then they get what they weigh as far as like how well the song performs. It's some niggas out here doing you getting paid in exposure. And then I'm gonna make you fight for your royalties in publishing. Kendrick not doing that. Cause I remember when it's actually been like 2 or 3 months since this came out. Cause no, it's been longer than that. It started with Doty. And then come to find out Doty was mad about not getting his pub and all of this shit. And he went all the way. His business wasn't in order. Like if I'm not, I think I watched Jay Nolan video and I think he said he wasn't registered with BMI or ASCAP properly. So that's why he wasn't getting his publishing and his royalties. Cause he wasn't properly registered with the bodies that make sure you get paid. They won't tell you that part of the story because it's more interesting to tell half the story. But let's see what Mac Wop got to say.
Anyway, so listen. I did this, obviously when TF was here, we were speaking on that 10K verse, what was it, y'all? 10K verse, what is it, royalties or whatever that shit was. I don't know how it went, but it went crazy.
Hold on real quick. Shout out to Robin with the big dog via Cash App. Shout out to Robin with the big dog via Cash App. I promise. Shout out to Robin, T-Mac. T-Mac didn't send one today, but like Robin, T-Mac, and Stella, they always send stuff outside of the YouTube system.
Niggas start making fake.
So sometimes I forget because I try not to play with my phone while I'm on stream, so I forget sometimes. But yeah, man, shout out to Robin. Sending the big dog 100 via Cash App. Much appreciated. As always, thank you so much, Robin. Let me get back to this.
Was it y'all?
Nigga, that ain't even a big dog. That's like a dire wolf. She sent over the dire wolf.
10K verse. What is it? Royalties or whatever that shit was. I don't know how it went, but it went crazy. Niggas started making fake clips like I confirmed that was actually a thing. And I'm like, bro, the internet is so crazy. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever the case, it went crazy all on the internet. Like I have the MacWap confirmed that was a thing and all this kind of and all that. You feel me? And it's so trippy though, because like the Drake fans is shout out to the shouts out. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got their role to play up in this world. You know what I'm saying? And they just running with it. And I'm tripped out like, wow, this is like we speaking, me and TL speaking towards a hypothetical. And they's like, yeah, he confirmed it, whatever the case. So now I had to tap in with my folks to confirm, like to get the real deal story on what happened with this whole situation. You know what I'm saying? And they confirmed that these people got their chili plus their royalties. They don't even know where this story came from. You know what I'm saying? Shout out my boy J3. You know what I'm saying? But he didn't give y'all the real deal because I don't think he was well informed on the whole situation of how the stuff played out or goes about or whatever the case. So my peoples, let me know what happened. They confirmed how everything went and goes with this situation. So for everybody out there that want to know, so we could just nip that in the bud. These people got their chili plus their royalties, man. They gonna be all right. They doing good. You know what I'm saying? So don't believe the hype, all that propaganda. It is what it is. You feel me? I'm hollering that. Yeah, I'm gonna just let it be. I don't even want to go deep into the story I was having with motherfuckers. But we love the narratives. Niggas be laughing at the narratives. I can say that much. The homies be laughing at the narratives for sure, for sure. So, I was laughing at my folks laughing at these narratives, man. It's like they to the point where my people sending me clips of what niggas is saying and they laughing at it like, yo, this right here had me crying, this narrative. I swear to God, I was like, for sure. As long as you find it funny, because I was getting irritated with some of these niggas' narratives at some point. But my folks found it funny, so I was like, all right, cool. I don't even care to debunk that for real on the internet no more. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to the shouts out. You know what I'm saying? W to PG Lane, WTDE. Shouts out to the shouts out. My boy Dave Freeze out there on an island somewhere, smoking cohibas, feet kicked up, better living, man. Blue waters. You know what I'm saying? My boy Lance just put out some music with my boy Q-Wop, Stupid Manupid. YG album is out right now. My boy Chike got his record out right now. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of fire music surfacing from LA, man. So shouts out to the shouts out, bro. You dig? Appreciate.
Yeah, shout out. Oh, let me turn it down. It's a little loud in my ear. But yeah, shout out to Mac Wop for letting us know what the fuck going on. Because it's like sometimes you have to combat the narrative, but it ain't always on the person that the narrative is being, put at the feet of. You know what I'm saying? Because we already know Kendrick wasn't finna do no live like coming on talking about some, I'm paying these niggas more than such and such percent. Like, bro, we ain't gotta do all of that. So but OVOs is funny, especially with what we finna get into in a second. But yeah, niggas is down bad. And they just feel like they need to, on that side and on this side to a certain extent, but not nearly as much. They want to establish any narrative that they can get their hands on, and whichever one sticks, they are going to run it into oblivion because they need a win desperately. They need a win desperately. For whatever reason, they feel like they just cannot let it go. And a lot of people say like it's cool when Aubrey does it, like it's him being petty, but really it's weak ass behavior. Like it's like, let it go, bro. You got mocked. You sued, claiming you thought you were in danger, like you were going to die or somebody was going to take you off this earth. And then you get on wax talking about how you want to see people struggle on the pavement. And you act like you're not bothered, but you and your partners via these alleged clipping and money transfer situations are coming up with narratives and building pages around these narratives. Yeah, not gonna lie, the dude made me think you gone, but nah, man. Nah, I just watched it. So it ain't in the fro right now. So it ain't presentable. It ain't presentable. I wouldn't even do that to y'all. I wouldn't even do that to y'all. But nah, I don't think I got the head for like a straight baldy. I don't think I got it. I wouldn't do that to myself. But if it comes, nah, God gonna keep me. God gonna keep me. We ain't even going down that road. Shout out to Cam with the 5. KDot silence is angering them. They used to all of the loud noise on social media. Exactly. And with him not saying nothing, they don't have nothing that they can catch him in. Like he ain't doing nothing that they can see and use. They don't know. Ain't nothing they can do about it. It ain't nothing they can do about it. So all they got to do is make up shit. And when you make up shit, it starts to like it starts to backfire because it's if it's not based in any fact, when in this day and age, when people want to like find information that they can really stick to and like put it up as TSO Sage, is that buddy is that buddy that used to do the videos with fuck, I can't remember him. Kind of heavy set Asian guy. I used to watch them on YouTube a lot, like 3 years ago. Oh, fuck, I can't remember his name. But I think that's TSO Sage. I think so. He used to wear the do-rags and shit all the time and do Let's Keep It a Buck. I can't remember buddy's name though. I can't remember his name. Now I gotta look it up. Cause I used to watch him all the time. Now I gotta look it up. Hold on. This ain't got nothing to do with the stream. I just gotta look it up. B Souls, thank you. Yes. Shout out to B Souls and TSO Sage, man. I used to watch them all the time, especially when I kind of liked the Celtics, because he used to do a lot of Celtics content. But yeah, shout out to B Souls and TSO Sage, man. TSO Sage like kind of reminded me like of like his like I wouldn't be surprised if his daddy was Bo Monty Jones. Shout out to D2B2, wrench holder and member, consistent supporter of the platform with the big dog 50 ball. I hope y'all are doing well. It was Dodie Six's whole situation that created that false narrative. I crashed a bit on him in a mutual Amich's Discord, but I sincerely hope that he's doing better. And hold up, what's with the strays to ball folk? Hey, let's take that over them, man. I just pray that God keep me, man. I just pray that God keep me. Shout out to the Great Enigma, Red Flag, but Skip. Sadly, they're now AI. I won't worry too much about the extremes people will go to create narratives with AI. Yeah. It's getting insane. Because they're able to monetize, correct or otherwise, they're able to monetize the reactions and viewership to those narratives. So it don't even matter about whether or not it's even remotely close to being true. It's just whether or not it's gonna catch wind. Just like with the whole, when Complex did the list, it was just about who can garner the most attention. It wasn't about who doing the best job as a journalist. It wasn't about who's the best media personality. It was about who can garner the most attention, right, wrong, or indifferent on social media. That was all it was about. Shout out to Raphael 1819, Rich Holder and member with the 20 ball, big dog towards the goal. Much appreciated. Thank you. I think we getting close to halfway there. So appreciate y'all for supporting the platform, man. It means a lot. It allows us to continue to do this shit. And I made something today. I can't tell y'all what. But I made something today and I thought it was cool. I sent it to Mia. Shout out to Mia, Miss Mia. Shout out to her for always holding the platform down. Shout out to, I sent it to DJ. I sent it to my wife. And I think I sent it to my homeboy Ozu. I don't know if he really responded. I might have to. Oh yeah, and shout out to Letitia. Shout out to Letitia with the 10 via Cash App. Thank you. I don't know if my boy responded for real. I don't think he did. Yeah, that nigga ain't respond. Ozu, I'm on your ass, boy. I know you be watching the chats when you're in at work. I'm on your ass, boy. You ain't respond. I'm on your ass. But yeah, so I made that because I was making a thumbnail. I was like, I like this. I feel like this better than the thumbnails. I'm gonna say this. And I end up saving it. And I made something else out of it. Shout out to Absol. What's good, family? What's good, family? What's going on? But yeah, we ain't talking about nothing yet. We talking about royalties and such, and false narratives and how they don't care as long as they're able to monetize those narratives, because it's not about accuracy, it's about attention. Yeah, y'all throw some purple hearts in the chat for Absol real quick. Thank you very much. And if y'all want the in-depth, you feel me? Reaction and reads to what's going on with Aubrey, go check out Absol's latest videos and 2 live streams that she did yesterday. She went through it. Because I popped in towards the back end of the first stream. And I think from that point forward, it was just like, yeah, that nigga, he's in some financial issues. He's in some financial issues. And it doesn't make me happy. Yeah, I don't find any enjoyment in him having financial issues. Because like Absol was saying, we all do. Like, we are in dire straits. It's dire straits out here for a lot of people. So I'm not happy that he's going through financial troubles. I think people just need to stop virtually counting niggas' pockets. People need to virtually stop counting people's pockets. He's a billionaire. Okay, well, based on this lawsuit, it looks like that billion ain't liquid. So either you need to call him and give him some advice on how to liquidate some of those assets, or shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. One or the other. Hey, come here. Hold on, y'all. Hey y'all, sorry to end the stream. I gotta take my son to the doctor real quick. Um, I I don't think it's nothing too serious, but we need to take him to the doctor. And for this, I'll do my best to come back on tomorrow. But yeah, shout out to Screaming Self for the 10. Don't be afraid, take out the rag, the chat. Nah, it's crazy. But yeah, man, I gotta take my son to the doctor. I appreciate y'all. Like I said, I'm gonna try to be back tomorrow if everything's good, or if yeah, but I'll let y'all know. But I gotta go, man. Appreciate y'all. Peace.